Hi guys, happy June with all the beautiful sunshine, and finally we're enjoying the real summer with the full energy. And thinking of summers, the first thing that comes to mind is a visit to the beach. And I must say, London beaches are quite nice too. For example, Brighton and Southend, those are really nice beaches. And so, coming to the Planet Thingy, as you have noticed, that I have some beautiful stickers here with me that I came across during my summer shopping haul, as I needed to get some nice summer clothes for me. But me being me, for whatsoever reason, I went to a shopping center and I always end up in a stationery shop. And by the way, this is a good habit, I think, because sometimes you come across many good items and discounts. So my recommendation is always swap into a stationery shop during any shopping spree. Okay, coming back to the theme, this month I decided to make a sea life themed journal by drawing waves and adding the colorful stickers I got. So I am going to choose 4 different colors of blue to draw the waves. These are royal blue, which was in the shade 70, cobalt blue, which is in the shade 71, cerulean blue L, which was in the shade 262, and sweet dreams, which is in the shade 272. So I used cerulean blue at the bottom of the page, and then on top of it, as you can see, I'm currently using royal blue, and right on top of it I'm using the color cobalt blue. So I'm planning to use the same darker shade for my title for this month, and as you can see, I'm using the brush tip to just color in the waves, because it's always easier to use a brush tip than to use the fine side of the tip, because it just saves a lot of time. And yeah, so I'm nearly done with using shade 71 to color in the top of the page. I think it created a nice gradient effect, and I chose lightest at the bottom and then darkest at the top for all of the waves. And just to pull in the look all together, I used the shade Sweet Dreams 272 to fill up the rest of the page to give it a complete and full look. And my personal favorite color from all of the colors that I used, my favorite blue shade of blue was probably shade 70 royal blue, and I think it was just a really nice color. For some reason, it's one of my favorite colors after my favorite color, turquoise. I'm the kind of person who really likes green shades. But anyways, almost done with covering up the top part of the page, and I'm really excited to add the stickers on, because right now they're looking so cute and I just want to put them all over the page. I'm so excited to use them on in this video and for the month of June. Now I'm using one of my favorite and most used fonts in like my notes, which is a normal brush font, and I'm using the fine tip because that's my personal preference of using it. But anyway, for the most time for the most awaited part, which is the stickers, and I just love the way how cute these turned out. Especially it's like really quick and easy to do, and I'm just like spreading fishes all over the page because I'm just like letting my heart out. I'm really enjoying just putting the fishes all over the page, and I put the darker colored fishes at the top to make sure they pop out, and the lighter ones at the bottom on the darker colors, so that they all really pop out and you can see all of them in one go, and it's really a colorful splash on the shades of blue. And I really like how it's turning out, and I completely covered the page with stickers, and now I'm just adding these bubbles. I really thought these bubbles were like so cute, and they just really pulled it together, like the entire look. It was so nice, And I think my favorite part was the bubbles. They look so cute for some reason. I don't know why, but I really like the bubbles. That's my favorite part. And there's the final look. So now I'm moving on to my trackers page, and so first of all I'm going to be following the same like theme, and I will be choosing like the two shades, and I decided to go with cerulean blue at the bottom and the royal blue above it. And again I use the same color, cobalt blue, for the title in the same brush font because it is one of my most commonly used fonts outside of my spreads, because it's one of my like the most easiest fonts to do. But anyways, so I'm going to draw the waves in those blue shades, and I'm going to be doing this. That is how I'm going to be laying out the rest of the pages with the same shades, and it was really much more easier to use the brush tip. I think it saves a lot of time. Again, as I said before, guys, if you can make your life easier, do make it easier. It's easier to use a brush tip rather than using the fine tip. It does make your life easier a bit. But I am deciding to go with the brain dump because it really helped to take out all of my frustration, and alongside with the gratitude, because you know, like, you're not always having the best day. Hopefully most of the time your day will be great, but sometimes I get it, you don't have the most amazing day, and that's where the brain dump comes in. And the second page is a brain dump, so the gratitude is the first page and the second page will be the brain dump. And again, yes, I will be using the same fonts as well for the rest of the pages. And I always like to, as you guys can see, in my past videos, I always start my trackers with the gratitude log, and that's because this really helps me to be like motivated throughout the month. And actually my gratitude log, it like works as like vitamins for me. For like, obviously we have some bad days around the month, but whenever I come across such feelings, then I always look at all the things I was thankful for. So it kind of drew my attention away and cheers me up with gratitude. And I also drew a brain dump to just like literally dump out all of those negative thoughts. And I think a brain dump is also a really good idea because, as I said before, you might not always be having the best day, so it really helps to have that brain dump alongside the gratitude log. But always try and focus on the positive things in life rather than negative things. So that's why I do feel my brain dump less than my gratitude log, and because I like to be optimistic. And I'm just going to add the stickers at the bottom, and I really like the green fish. It looks like a green version of Finding of Nemo, and that's just the final look for the gratitude and the brain dump. Now we're moving on to the habit tracker, and I always like to get creative with my habit trackers. So rather than drawing like straight up boxes, so I'm going to draw like these big fishes, and I want to be I normally I write the dates of the month in it, but rather I'm going to be adding a small colored dot, and then in the end of the month I'd compare like how colorful each fish is, which shows how consistent I was in a certain habit. The habits I will be tracking are, as usual, skincare, tidy up, exercise, and my screen time, and my new one, which is cooking. I really love cooking for some reason. It's one of my like go-to hobbies besides reading, which is the next part. But I really like cooking. Like, especially I like to like make pastas and lasagnas, and I also really love baking like sweet treats like cakes and whatnot, because I just really like, it makes me feel happy, you know, when you give like sweet treats to other people, like my parents, and they say they enjoy it. I hope they do actually. But one of my favorite things to make is lasagna. Yeah, but and again I am writing down the habit in the same brush font. and that's just completing it off. And yes, the long awaited part is almost arriving, the stickers, because again I really like these stickers. They were so nice, they were such good quality as well. And I'm just putting on like a couple of stickers across the page, and I even shoved in a little bubble because I really like the bubbles, as I said before. And now moving on to my favorite part of the spread, the reading log. I'm pretty sure you guys probably read my mind, and like, you know that I was probably going to say that. Now, as I said, I will be implementing the same thing that I did last month, but instead of using 2 pages, I'm going to be using 4 pages for each week for my reading log, because I want to have more space to like express my like how much I like the books that I read, because it feels better. And like I want some more space to like write down my personal opinion on the stories that I read, and my favorite ones from the week and all of the other books that I have read. So yeah, that's why I did add 4 full pages for the reading log this time. But anyways, yeah, that's what I did for. So for reading and finally the mood tracker. So over here, I already drew the waves in 2 different shades of blue, like the same with the other pages. Already, so like I did that already just to save time. And then the heading. So the like I will be using like the same font in dark blue color again, and I'm going to be tracking my mood by drawing like a fish and then coloring inside the simple, cute and small fishes, and what it's going to represent like my mood, and hopefully from what I can guess it'll be a colorful image of sea. It'll be a colorful image on the sea colors. So for the fishes, I tried to draw it in like a golden color. Reason being that, like, you know, like the fish stickers that I used, they were actually outlined with golden, and although silver I think is the color which looks more nice with blue, and I think that combination is better. But I also like this one as well. But here, like in this specific design, the golden plus blue combination, it looked so nice. And I do plan on drawing 30 fishes for all 30 days of the month, and I'm going to be drawing those 30 fishes in 3 different types. Here, but I'm not going to add the dates, as I am waiting for the end of the month when it will be colorful with my mood. So hopefully, I would have a good mood throughout the month, and that's pretty much it. I could have squeezed like in the fishes on 1 page as well, but I really wanted it to look nice, and so that's why I chose to draw on 2 different pages with 15 fishes on each of the pages to really like even it out, and like so I have more space for everything, as I have done a lot of pages for this journal, like this setup. But anyways, that's just me finishing off the last few ones. And finally, after adding the stickers, obviously we can't forget about the stickers, I've completed the mood tracker, and that's just like now going to be a flip through of next month's setup. So that's the front page, my gratitude and brain dump, and then moving on to my habit tracker with all of the big golden fishes, and my favorite, the reading log with 4 pages for the 4 weeks. So I have, as I said before, more space for my reviews. And yeah, last but not least, the moon tracker. This is the most explosive one. It has lots of like different designs on it, and I really liked it. And thank you for watching my video, and do subscribe to my channel if you like my videos and my designs. Thanks, bye.